Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas. I'm Gus Johnson, along with Chris Collinsworth, as the Texans take on the Panthers. Martin looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
It's 1st and 10. At the 30. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He drops the easy pick. Kirk was the intended receiver.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
That kind of speed, that's impressive.
Takes it right. He has room to run. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
Look at the speed on the defensive side of the ball. And it is the defensive linemen and the linebackers that have been hustling and flying all over the field today.
Under heavy pressure.
Yeah, it's hard for him to complete a pass when he's lying flat on his back. Right now, you have to change strategies offensively. Got to get the ball out of there a little bit quicker. You can't allow teams to intimidate your offense with a blitz.
Lets it go deep. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick.
And that would have been a huge defensive play, a chance to get this defense off the field, stop the drive, but he just couldn't hold on to it.
Moore will be the return man. And calls for the fair catch.
Boom! This defense will stop him for sure.
1st down, 10 to go.
You could see he saw where the hole was or where it was supposed to be, but it just closed up so quickly.
Number 30 gets 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah, they guessed wrong on that one. They thought it was going to be a play inside. They slanted those tackles in, got caught to the outside, and when you get an athlete in the open field like that, look out. He almost broke that. We've talked about how important vision is to a running back, and that was a perfect example there. Not an obvious hole, but he still found it. Takes patience, but you have to keep running the football at the defense. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big game.
Behind the line. And they'll be well short of the 1st down. Number 8 awaiting the return. Through the end zone for a touchback.
You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
see the running back there just saying, where are my guys? Where's my blocking? What's going on out here? Just need a little help from your friends.
Texans, 36.
Dropped behind the line by Robinson.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
You got a ways to go for the first down, so you're going to need a little time back there in that pocket.
That'll bring up a 3rd and long. It's almost picked off.
Well, now you know why that guy doesn't wear an 80 number. He is never going to be mistaken for a wide receiver with those hands.
Moore back deep to return. Signals for the fair catch.
This defense might work.
Here's the throw. It is an incomplete pass. Number 18 was the intended receiver on the play.
Well, the quarterback really has to get that one out there a little bit better. The receiver really didn't have much of a chance for that one.
He didn't get back to the line.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Darby picks it off.
And I still don't know why he made that throw. I mean, the coverage was there. There was absolutely no spot to put that ball, and he threw it anyway. Well, any successful running attack requires good blocking up front, and we just saw it there.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Swings it out to the tailback. He's wide open.
Your halfback looks like a good option here. Set up some blocks and see if he can break it for a big gain.
Goes for it all. How did he catch that? Touchdown!
You better kick it here.
Number 15 drills the PAT, and now it's a 7-point game. Townsend gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Moore gets the ball at the 7.
A smart coach would call this one.
And the ball on the 28-yard line. And a huge run at a pivotal juncture in this game.
Patience, patience, patience. Anytime you see a play broken like that, you have to allow those big blockers to pull out in front, get up in the hole, and if the running back goes too fast or gets in too big a hurry, it doesn't work. That time, his patience was the difference.
Try this play.
He's going deep. The catch is made. They go deep on the man coverage, and it pays off. Looks like they'll break out the no-huddle. Passes to the end zone. Number 19 was his intended target.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
He continues to pick up extra yards on each carry.
The passing game is really completely different once you get inside that 10-yard line. You don't have time to sit and hold the ball. That time you got it out quickly and got it in there for the touchdown.
The extra point to tie this game up. And the point after is good. Martin looks ready to send it deep. It's a long, high kick. The defense gave up a touchdown on the last series.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
First down and 10. It's complete for a big gain, and they'll score.
Oh, boy, the defensive coordinator is going to have a few choice words for his secondary after that one. Playing cover 2, you've got a cautious coverage called, and you still get burned.
Number 15 is good on the point after. Townsend gets set to kick it away. He kicks it high and long. Moore gets the ball at the center.
Yeah, well, he didn't get much help from his blockers either. As soon as he fielded the kick, they were pretty much right there to bring him down.
It's first and 10.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
Opening to the left. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one.
Just keep hanging with that run. You know sooner or later the defense is going to make a mistake and allow a big one to break into the end zone.
And as we head to halftime, the Texans 14, the Panthers 7. Townsend looks ready to send it deep. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Moore gets it at the 2.
This is a good defensive call.
First down, 10 to go. And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
Pretty impressive stuff. As a back, you have to just keep slamming it in there, believing that hole's going to be there eventually. That time it was, and he took advantage.
Takes it out left. He's got room. Hit and drop behind the line.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Look out, heavy pressure on him.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Darby with the interception.
You can really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. He's got room on the right side. Sheds the tackle. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
He's going to run for it, and he's got room at the 40. Goes out of bounds at the 29.
Let's move this football.
Number 28 picks up a yard on the play.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Goes to the end zone, and he's got his halfback. Touchdown. Touchdown, Houston.
You better kick it here.
Number 15 is good on the point after. Townsend gets set to kick it away. It's a long, high kick.
They have time to get this done here. And I always thought it was a great situation for an offense because defenses tend to play a little more cautious here. Gives you a chance to get some momentum on your side.
Running out of time. Fumble. He picks it up.
This is a talented guy. It really is. But he does have a little reputation for putting the ball on the ground.
It's 1st and 10. Takes off with it, and he's in the clear.
And defensive coordinators hate running quarterbacks. They really do. Because it's one more spot on the field that against some quarterbacks you don't have to defend.
Yellow, 16.
Number 28 gets 3 yards on the carry.
They're probably looking for the run here. You should throw it and hope you get a guy wide open.
Here comes the heat. He's in. Touchdown.
You know, it's always tough enough to defend the goal line down here in this situation, but when the quarterback is also a threat to run, that sometimes is just too much to stop.
And he adds the point after. Townsend looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long.
This is a good defensive call.
First down, 10 to go. And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
Yeah, I thought I was watching a track meet on that one. He got into turn 2 and started leaning. Oh my goodness, was that fast.
Sanders was the intended receiver. Pressure. Throw fake. He's looking deep. Picks up the ball and he can run.
It's amazing, isn't it? When that ball gets on the ground, to watch these defenders, watch the intensity change as they're going after that big turnover. I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back. You have to keep the defense honest by mixing those runs and passes.
I hate to say this when it's decided before it's over, but it's been very one-sided. Our score, the Texans, 28. The Panthers, 7. Handoff. Big opening to the left. Avoids the tackle. Big hit there to bring him down.
Well, if you can get that block on the edge out there, when you have a guy with this kind of speed and quickness, it just makes that play so much easier. And defensive coordinators go crazy. That's the one thing any defense should be able to do is contain that outside pitch. And it just adds so much to an offense if you have a quarterback that can make plays with his feet. Nice run that time.
Point after is good. Townsend gets set to kick it away. He kicks it high and long. Moore fields the ball at the 5.
Well, time isn't on their side anymore. They're going to have to get the ball down the field, get it in the end zone, and get it back quickly to have a chance.
First down and 10. The catch is made.
This is a good defensive call.
It's first and 10. Look out, heavy pressure on him. And he dropped it. Number 19 was the intended receiver on the play.
Try this play.
Running out of time. Steps up in the pocket to get away from a defender.
Boy, oh boy, he's got to be feeling that one right now. That is one nasty shot. And honestly, I think people are surprised just to see him do it.
He's looking to run.
Yeah, really not a bad play on that one to pull a ball down in that situation, because now not only do you have to think about maybe pulling somebody out of coverage or maybe just slow down that pass rush a little bit, but it plants a seed in the defense's mind.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
It's first and 10.
Set. Yellow, 16. Hey.
Number 28 gets 3 yards on the carry. It's second down and 7 to go. A gain of 6. Here comes a heat. A deep strike over the middle. The catch is made. They'll score a touchdown. He's in for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness, what a game.
I don't know how you forget about somebody that size, but when you have that kind of athleticism and a big body, how do you stop him?
The PAT is up and good. Townsend looks ready to send it deep. It's a long, high kick. Moore gets it at the 2.
Well, you saw there just wasn't very good blocking in front of him on that one. Pretty much as soon as he caught the ball, he just got drilled. That's when you're walking off the sideline going, guys, how about a little help out there?
Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. Number 4 was his intended target.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
The catch is made. Number 18 picked up 6 with that grab. Passes it deep on the left side. He drops the ball.
What a big drop that was on 3rd down. That's almost like a turnover.
Number 8 is back deep to return. Fields it at the 27. They drop the runner at the 33.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
It's 1st and 10. Avoids the tackle. At the 40.
Maybe time for this guy to audition for one of those dance shows. That's pretty fancy stuff out there. I love it.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Grade 28.
He picks up some more positive yardage, and he has been able to really solidify a pretty good average for himself today.
Set.
That's a gain of 2.
Make sure you stay inbounds on this play. You don't want to stop the clock for him.
3rd down, less than a yard to go.
Set.
He lost yardage on the play. The defense bent a little bit there, but still stopped him well short of the marker.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that ball. Not really sure about that call. I know the coaches in this league are getting a lot more aggressive, going for it on 4th down, but I don't know why they kept the offense out there that time.
Houston has all their defensive backs in for the 5-wide set. Under heavy pressure, he's going deep to his right, and it's tipped away. Our final score is the Texans 42, the Panthers 7.